to the space. I am Cecilia.eyvaa, and I am here to talk to you, have a conversation. Maybe more of a monologue, but still, have a conversation with you guys about February season or Aquarius season. And I do this through cards. So I do this through tarot cards and oracle cards, but I also doing well. I'm really excited to do this for you. I am a Gemini moon myself, and I feel like we're doing pretty well. And then I'm hearing, no, we're not. What are you talking about? So maybe some of you are not really as stable as you would like to be. But anyway, like who is stable? Who is stable when we are dealing with Marie, right? Like look at the Virgos. They need to go so deep within themselves to create some kind of stability. And all of their stability and the like illusionary stability, it's just to keep them safe. So in a way, we don't have that. Like you guys don't have that. You can't hide whenever you feel like you're on top of the world. And you can't hide whenever you feel like you are lower than you might want to be, no matter the people that you have around you. But the lesson here is to emotionally detach, I'm hearing. And that's kind of what Virgo is teaching you. So maybe there's something in there for you. Maybe you're dealing with a Virgo. I actually just did Leo's reading, and they were something happening in Virgo, which is your third house, right? Which is the house of communication. So you want to be thoughtful of what you communicate and how you communicate it out. Yeah. Yeah. All right. We're going to do a spread with 4 different sections for the 4 different weeks of the time period. This could apply to all of February, or it could apply to all of Aquarius season, however you want to, put it down. Put it down. And what else? We're going to clarify and want to see what comes through. We're going to start with some oracle cards, actually. That's what I'm feeling, so that's what I'm doing. Do. For my Gemini, sun, moon, rising. Something just came up. Life is a journey. Came up. And I'm hearing, duh, like as if I didn't know already. Life is a journey, right? Life is a journey. But listen, life is a journey, and I would say in this case, life is a freaking labyrinth. Life is a labyrinth, and an elaborate labyrinth, I'm hearing. So it's like, what path do I choose? What way do I walk? Like where would this lead me? Like you want to know beforehand, but you can't. You just can't know beforehand, because sometimes the roads that we choose that we think will lead us somewhere will actually lead us right back to where we began, Or sometimes when we think that we're going backwards, we're actually going forward. I know this sounds really weird, but I know you'll get it because you're Geminis, right? And so I feel like don't be worried about what path to choose. It's almost like the path will choose itself. Like it will choose itself for you. Just be there. Just show up as you are. You don't need to change yourself. You don't need to adjust accordingly, I'm hearing. Just need to be you and just do your part. Do the little dance. Do the little dance. Go around and do the little dance and make a little love. No, do the little dance. Maybe you also need to draw a lot, like draw out or map out, I'm hearing, as if you're drawing a map before you. Do it in a playful way, like, okay, where is this path leading me? Maybe like you're standing like in front of a choice in life, a fork in the road, and you're like, oh, should I take this or should I take that? And go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And like air signs, I'm an earth sign with sun. So like I can be like, what the fork, like these, yeah, I know I say what the fork from from the Netflix TV series. I just love that expression. What is that? The Afterlife? Have you watched that? You should. It's really funny because it's like it's not what you think it is. Like, she thinks that she like died and went to heaven, but then she realized that she actually went to hell. But heaven is like what she thought heaven to be is really like not as heavenly as she thought it would be, because it's not really her image, it's like somebody else's image of heaven. But she still cannot like curse, for example, which is her favorite thing to do, which seems like odd because in heaven you would like be able to do whatever you want to do, and she can't curse. And so like, and her whole home is decorated with like clowns, you know, and she hates clowns. So it's like all these little tiny details that like turns it off, like that makes it like a little bit the feeling of not being right, the feeling of not being off. So again, I'm also feeling like you should trust your instinct, you should trust your gut whenever you're moving through this maze or this like miracle journey. I'm hearing whenever you're moving through this journey, remember to trust your intuition, trust your gut, and don't analyze so much about which way to take or which way you think you should take. Rather just stay in the zone. I'm hearing stay in the zone of like, because all paths eventually, no matter what path you'll take, I mean, yeah, it's a matter of time and efficiency. I'm hearing you. It's Aquarius season, so we should definitely take that into account. But still, you know, like no matter what path you choose, you will get back into the middle of the riddle. I'm hearing. You will get back into the middle of the riddle. So a lot of, I feel like it's a lot of rhyming. Oops. Yeah. Okay, I'm seeing it. I'm seeing the greater picture. I'm seeing it here, you guys. So we got endless stream of overflowing source. You just remember you are the center of it all. Like you are the center of the maze. There is really no center of the maze. There is really nowhere to go. There is really nowhere to be. There's really nothing to become other than what you are at this present moment, at each present given moment. And this card confirms it. You have the nowhere card, which means nowhere or now here. So it's about perspectives too. It's like, where am I? I am nowhere. Nah, hold on. You could also be now and here. You know, you're not nowhere, you're now and here. So if we pick apart the words nowhere, it's now and here, right? So it's also like shift perspective. You are the center of the maze. You are the thing that you're looking for. Only you inside of you can tell whether it is right or wrong. And you will know that by the way that it makes you feel. So trust that instinct, you guys. Trust that instinct. These are powerful cards. I really like it. I do. I like it. I like it a lot. I feel very funny with you guys. I feel funny. I feel silly, I would say. All right, let's get it started. Let's get on with it. All right, first week for my lovely Geminis. Thank you so much for watching, liking, and subscribing. If you want to purchase a personal reading, you can do so by emailing me from the email link below. Four of Pentacles, you guys. Stability. Stability, home, family, structure, that kind of, all the boring stuff. That's what your emphasis is going to be on the 4th of July. What? On the 4th. On the 4th. So maybe something on the 4th of February will reflect something that happens later on the 4th of July. We have the Cancer energy there. So it might be actually like something will begin up and go on until the 4th of July, which is Cancer season. Could also be like you'll celebrate your independence by the time of Independence Day if you're in America. This could be the 4th of February this happens, because this is actually the first week of February. But the first week of February will be surrounding the number and energy of 4, which is stability, home, structure. You want to stabilize something. Whatever it is, you want to stabilize something. And I'm saying the boring stuff because I know that you want to be out there and play and be doing all the fun stuff, doing all the doodling of the journey. But you also need to structure and embody and like ground yourself, I'm hearing. So then we have the 6 of Cups for the second week. which indicates fond memories, a lot of emotional energy that is a beauty and innocence and grace, and could also be a childhood friend or somebody that you are connected to in a partnership that really, really, really helps you to become your best self. And I would say that inner child self as well. Not the inner child self that is wounded, but the inner child self that is free and that is liberated, and that is very much Gemini, you know? So in order for you to reach that point, though, you need to go through the stability phase first. We get the 4 and we get the 6, and the 4 and the 6 together becomes 10, and numerology-wise, that is a 1, which indicates a new beginning. So I feel like this stability is like helping you to structure your, I'm hearing love life or emotional life. I'm hearing life support as well. So you might be actually helping somebody out. Somebody might be on life support. I'm so sorry in that case. My condolences. But either way, this emotional stability will come out of a physical stability, and the physical stability will come out of you actually grounding your energy and being now and here instead of being, whoa, I'm nowhere and everywhere. Just be now and here and be present, right? A lot of mindfulness. That's also how you find the center and the solution to all the confusion and all the, you know, mazeness, the mazeness. You'll find it here and you'll find it now. Otherwise, it'll be nowhere. All right. Enough with that fun word game. Let's get on with the 3rd week, please. 3rd week for my Geminis. 3rd week for my Geminis. So personal reading with me is actually very beneficial because it will be an emotional clearing as well. And usually the emotional clearing comes from you actually realizing your truth within you. And once you realize your truth within you, you'll come to a place where you can actually release the baggage and move into a brighter new direction, a brighter new you. We have the 2 of Swords in the 3rd week, which actually talks about finding that inner stillness and peace within, especially when we feel like we have choices to make and decisions to make. And when we feel like we are like in between 2 places, when we feel like we are torn between 2 choices or 2 options, when we feel like we are unable to find a center, all we can do is close our eyes and go within, and we'll find the peace and the serenity within. So again, like it feels like universe, God is almost pushing you, moving you back into yourself. And it could be that God and the universe is, or at least your higher self, is moving you in that direction through some kind of confusion and like not knowing what to do or what to choose. When you come in that conflict position, you have the opportunity to close your eyes and go within. Very beautiful. What's the 4th week for my Geminis, please? The 4th week for my Geminis. Whoops. We got the 8 of Wands. So then the communication hits the fan. Boom. Yeah. I like that. You know, there's some kind of news that will come in very swiftly. I feel like this reading is almost like an enigma too. It's like you're solving a puzzle, and the puzzle is about your life. And it's not like you're missing pieces. It's more like you want to put the pieces in order, like the Virgo energy that I told you about. You want to structure it. Yeah, you want to structure it. I'm hearing this No Doubt song underneath it all. You're really lovely underneath it all. Do you want to love me underneath it all? Da, da, da. I don't feel like it talks about another person. Yeah, it could be you in relationship to another person, but this actually just talks a lot about you again and again and again, moving into your internal space. And I just realized we have all the different 4 suits here. Look, we have earth, we have water, we have air, and we have fire. What? And the 5th element is you. spirit, God. I like that. Woo! What else do we have? We have 4, 6, 2, 8. So it's like keeping it structured. 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. Wind comes first. Then earth. Earth, wind. What? Earth, wind, fire? Or they don't have water in it. Yeah, so earth seems to come first. Like you have to deal with earth first, but like in the direction that the natural flow of things are, we want wind, earth, water, and fire at the last. And the fire is at the last, either way we look at it. So like you won't be able to like actually create something and like, you know, the passion and all of that, like the heat won't be able to like come in until you like stabilized mentally, until you structured physically, until you like reach that beautiful reciprocity within your heart. Then the fire will just like, and it's like the 8 of wands. That 8 is indicating like an eternal sense of power, that empowerment that goes on forever, you know. It's beautiful. It's very beautiful. Oh, I'm hearing Aaliyah rock the boat. Change position, new position, new position. Some of you guys could get funky in the bedroom. We like that though, right? Good, that's good. But it's more like you are changing the position of things, like a clockwork, you know, tick, 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 changing the position of a puzzle, and you're like putting it all together in front of you and seeing it for the first time as if you were seeing it with new eyes. I hope this makes sense to you guys. If it doesn't make sense, you know, if I'm talking in riddles, you know, please ask me questions, comment, or you can just see what other video that resonates with you, because I do it for your rising sign, for your sun sign, for your moon sign, and for your Venus sign. So apply it only when it resonates, you guys, yeah? So let's clarify. What's the 4 of Pentacles for Geminis? We got 6 of Wands, you guys. So it's definitely a success. You could be actually moving into a new place or getting a lease to a new contract, to a new house. The 4 of Pentacles also talks about control. So it could be like you getting the outcome that you wanted, you getting the fruition that you asked for, you getting the recognition that you worked hard for. 4 of Pentacles could also talk about holding on too much to something, but I feel like you've been holding on to it because it is yours to hold on to. And because you've been standing your ground and having healthy boundaries, this will become a success. So this will be something worth celebrating for sure. It's a good outcome. It's a very good outcome. Let's see if we can get one more card though for the 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, we got the 4 of Swords. So after that success, you're going to be able to actually also rest mentally and have more ease mentally and just sleep better at night, I would say. Maybe it just talks about cleaning your house and getting things in order, tidying up, and that's going to bring you this freshness and this energy of like, I finally did it. I finally vacuumed the whole place. I finally found what I was looking for in the old drawers in the back of the room, you know. And once you have put everything into structure, you can like rest. Just rest. First week, rest. Structure, order, success, rest. 6 of Cups, what is that about, please? We got 2 cards. We got the Knight of Wands and the 4 of Cups. So this actually could talk about another person coming in with an offer that you won't see coming, or perhaps an offer that you have been rejected before, or that you are making an offer that you have been rejected before. But I feel like it's you, for like you have forgotten something and somebody will remind you of that 4th cup. Somebody, I'm saying it could be fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, moon, sun, Venus, Mars energy, rising, whatever, however you want to apply it. But it's something that creates fond memories. It's like you forgot about something and then somebody reminds you, hey, remember that time? Remember that feeling? Remember that state of being when we felt so happy and safe and like children? And you're going to be like, oh, I remember. I love those times. Thank you for reminding me. And like whatever stress that made you feel really low, it's gonna like lift off your shoulders because this person just really helps you to come out of your shell. I'm hearing almost as if you're a Cancer too. So you could be Cancer, rising, sun, moon, or Venus, whatever whatever. You could have Cancer in your, like we all have Cancer in our chart, but you want to see where Cancer is in your chart. If you are Gemini rising, then you have Cancer in your second home, which talks about money. So it could be actually that, again, you could be getting this home, which makes it more easy for you to rest and receive. See the Tower card here in the background. So some swift changes has happened, some unexpected changes, some new like beginning also, I would say. The Two of Swords, please, for my Geminis. Whoops. We have another knight who has a Knight of Pentacles together with a Page of Wands. I feel like you are making a decision between what it is that brings you money and stability and what actually you are passionate about. But the thing that you're passionate about is something that has been with you for a long time, and maybe you haven't really discovered it yet, or you haven't really admitted it to yourself, or you haven't really like grown fully into your boots yet when it comes to that thing, which makes, the thing that gives you money and stability makes more sense. But I feel like once you go into that space of inner standing, you'll see that you don't have to choose either or. Both can get room to grow. Can we please get some kind of clarification for the Page of Wands? Page of Wands, please. Well, look at that. We got the Hierophant. So this is a high-level commitment. And we speak about high-level commitments, you guys. This is the Taurus energy. It doesn't have to be commitment to somebody else. It could be commitment to God, to yourself, something written in the stars I'm hearing too. And because we have the pyramids here in the background in Giza, I feel like this could be something related to a soul contract that you made a long time ago. Maybe that's why you feel this urge, this pull towards it. Let's get one more card, please. For selfish reasons. Oh, look at that. So it talks about union too. It talks about healing the heart and discovering the unknown together with somebody else at an equal level. Feeling like this could be actually a partnership that it talks about, and you letting it grow into its full potential. And you see that potential, so you don't want to like discard it, even though it is a page. What is the Knight of Pentacles, though? What is the Knight of Pentacles? What is this decisiveness about? So the Knight of Pentacles is clarified with the King of Pentacles. So again, this could be a Taurus to deal with, but it also could mean, it gives you riches, it gives you money, it gives you control, it gives you fulfillment. But I feel like it also gives you a lot of hardship and confusion. And so this is why you should I choose what gives me money, or should I choose what I'm really, really what's in my heart and my gut? And again, about choices, what came up was that you have the power within you. You have that choice within you. You have the capacity to know within you while you just listen to your intuition, I would say. Your intuition will lead the way. Doesn't matter what road or path you choose. If you go within, you can't choose wrong. But if we want to be factual, which we do, right? We do want to be factual. Again, Taurus, you could definitely be dealing with a Taurus. Or this is related to your 12th house. You want to discover what is hidden within you. Well, if you want to do that, then do it. I see no harm in doing it. And I see that whatever this high level commitment is, with the Two of Cups and the Hierophant, with the Moon card and the Page of Wands, I see that you're like making a decision, if you're choosing that will lead you onto the right path. I would say even the destined path. What is the Eight of Wands then? What is the Eight of Wands for my Geminis? Well, we got the Seven of Cups. Multiple choices coming up, you guys. So, looks like you're having a hard time choosing. What else is there for the Seven of Cups and the Eight of Wands for my Geminis, please? More. We got the Devil. Yeah. Again, with the Tower and the Hangman in reverse. So, listen. We never want to make a choice because we feel like we have to. We want to make a choice because we feel like it's the right choice to make. So if it is the right choice to make, you'll know it. If it is the wrong choice, then, you won't feel it. You'll just think about it. It's going to be a mental thing. It won't be an embodied thing. If it is an embodied thing, you won't be like, you will see that all that glitters isn't gold. You will see that some cups are filled with just illusionary BS. You'll see that maybe you're craving for control or power or monetary wealth. It's actually something that ensnares you and enslaves you. And the only way for you to be liberated out of that is for you to actually go within and choose what is right within your heart. Also remember, I'm seeing these mudras. Look, he's holding up like this. The V for victory. But then he is holding up this. No, actually this. Which is also mudra. And I feel like this is actually what Jesus usually does, right? They're both authority figures. My lovely Geminis, I can see why you're being confused. I can see why you need to structure something in the beginning of February. I can see why you need to return to your heart space and why you need to go within. And I can see why Spirit would tell you to listen to the here and the now and the here instead of being nowhere. I also feel like don't be in FOMO mode, like fear of missing out. Just choose what is right for you and know that whatever path you'll take, it'll lead you to the right place. The devil only gets the power once we think that we are, slaves under some kind of spell. But the only way to wake up from this spell is to realize that we're free. We're free. We're free to choose. And the freedom of choice is ours. And to say, I refuse to be bound to a spell. I choose to be liberated. And listen, the devil will let you go easily then, because he or she or it has no power over you once you realize that you are the one that is in charge. You are the one that is powerful. Look up the mudras, please. Listen to your heart, please. Go within. And do what fills you up with joy. Even though it's just something that is like in the starting, or something that is like feeling immature, something that feels less of importance or gives less money, do what still fills you up with joy. Yeah? That's going to lead you to success. Okay, my Geminis, thank you so much for watching. Again, if you want a personal reading with me, you can just book it through the email link below. Send me a message and we'll hit you up. I love you and I appreciate you and I thank you so much. And I'll see you again in March.